Today's rant is brought to you by New Works Plumbing of Sacramento. Locally owned for over 20 years, New Works has a fix for you. For your plumbing needs and repairs, just go to newworksplumbing.com. And remember, if you happen to have an emergency in the middle of the night, no problem. New Works will be there with their 24/7 service. Again, for your plumbing needs and repairs, newworksplumbing.com, newworksplumbing.com. Another game for the Sacramento Kings and another loss. Last night, their fourth loss of the season. They lose to Memphis 125-110. But no worries, because Mike Brown is a defensive coach. No worries, because, the Kings work on defense every single day. Through 4 games, they're allowing 120.3 points a game. Significantly worse than last year. But no problem, because you have a new coach and you have a lot of new pieces. The Utah Jazz, they've got a new coach. They've got a lot of pieces that are new, and they're 4-1. Well, the Kings have lost to 4 teams that are better than them. Really? At the beginning of the season, how many people thought Portland was better than Sacramento? When you put Portland's roster on paper next to the Kings, you really like Portland's team that much better? Well, the Clippers, they're a lot better. Really? No Kawhi Leonard? No John Wall? They were a lot better than Sacramento? I don't think so. They're 2-3. The Warriors, yes. Memphis, yes. The point I'm trying to make is Kings fans will come up with any excuse they can. I've been hearing about how bad the refs have been. We've been talking about the refs for decades. That's right. The Kings are 0-4 because of the officials in the NBA. What other excuses can you come up with? I think that's enough for 1 week of basketball. Here's what I do know. The Kings are running out of time to fix this, and I say running out of time knowing full well there are a hell of a lot of games ahead of them. But when I look at the standings in the West, and I look at some of the teams that I thought Sacramento would be better than, they are surging at the beginning of the campaign. Tomorrow, it's the 5th game of the season, the Miami Heat, the opponent, and then the Kings hit the road for 4. I've talked a lot about this. This thing could be spiraling out of control before it really gets started. And again, you can look at this one or two ways. There are a lot of games left. That's either good or it's bad. All I know is that in the standings, the Kings are in last place at 0-4. And defensively, they look atrocious. Last night, they gave up over 30 points in each of the 4 quarters. How are you going to win doing that? How are you ever going to win playing defense the way the Kings come out and defend night in, night out through the first 4 games? What else are you going to say other than embarrassing? And that's my rant for today. Hey, we wrap up the week a little bit later this afternoon, 4 o'clock Pacific. I will be live on Listen App. I want your NFL picks for the weekend. We will talk NFL football. We'll talk about what happened last night in Tampa with the Ravens and the Bucks. And, of course, more on the Kings. That's later this afternoon, 4 o'clock Pacific, live on Listen App. Thanks, as always, for checking out Grant's Rant, and have yourself a fabulous weekend.